Hey guys, Common Sense Outdoorsman here. I wanted to go through a few things with this knife and show you the Gerber Prodigy. There's a ton of reviews on this knife. This knife is meant to be a military style survival type knife, and it's a pretty tough knife. Now, that tang does go all the way through that plastic molded handle, but the molded handle is molded all the way around the tang. So if you beat the crap out of that handle in different areas with a 6-pound log, you're going to tear it up. But it is a tough knife. Comes with a nice pommel you can use for destruction, has a lanyard hole. It is 420 high carbon steel. Gerber does a good job with that steel, okay? It's rust resistant, it's tough. This is a thick knife. I'm not going to spend too much time on this knife because it's been done a lot, but it's a thick, tough, sturdy knife with a nice sturdy tip, okay? The bevel on that grind is close to 25 degrees each side. I actually bought 3 of these. I kept 2 of them that had the best edge on them. You're not always going to get a perfect edge from Gerber. This is serrated. The serrations are on the left side of the knife. For an outdoor knife or a military knife for a right-handed person, the serration should be on the right side of a knife. But I've made a couple of different videos on serration and the history of them and what they're for and why they're on what side of the knife. So watch that if you want to learn about that. This is actually a saber ground type knife, and really a good knife, a decent outdoor knife. I know you're not going to want serrations, a lot of you bushcrafty guys. Yeah, I understand that, but there are a lot of things you can do with serrations. Here's the sheath. It's a great, it holds the knife well. It does have 2 different straps on it. If you use those straps, I guess you could jump with this knife. There is MOLLE features on it. It does have that's a leg strap that's on there right there. You can take the nylon off and just go with the rubber portion of the sheath, and you can strap that to a vest or your pack, or a lot of different ways you can use this sheath. It does hang nicely from your belt loop. It is a low hanging knife. That's good. The belt loop is sewn together. It doesn't snap off of there. Okay, so great sheath. We're going to put this knife to work. We're going to do a little delimbing, and yeah, we're going to split some wood and tip test and all that stuff just real quick. Okay, see what this knife can do. I'm going to put the sheath over there. Let me get my gloves on. I am in my backyard, about 500 yards away from my cabin. You might hear some sounds. The workshop is that way, just a few hundred yards. So you may hear people talking, yelling, car doors, horns, whatever. You might even hear a turkey. Let's go down a little bit. And so this is a military style knife. It is meant for rough work. Delimbing a piece of, I believe this is spruce, is something you can easily do with this knife. You're not going to hurt it. This is going to be a tough knife to break. I'm not going to try to break it today, and just going to use it a little bit so you can see what it can do. There's a larger branch. We'll get that off of there. Not a problem. You know, it's not really the size for chopping, but you can do some stuff with it. Not a problem getting these branches off this. right, so no problem delimbing. Let me get ready for some batoning. All right, guys, let's do some batoning with this knife. And, you know, just to test the strength of it. Not telling you you have to baton your knife. I guess we don't have to talk about that again, but let's see. And this is, I don't know, over 2-inch thick piece, maybe 3 inches. Just gonna use our baton and go to it. Yeah. No problems there. And this is spruce, I believe. Yeah, it just, I mean, this knife just has the geometry. That saber grind, that 3/16" thick knife, it's just a good, it'll do a lot of batoning. It's just good to do that. If you had to break down some wood with your knife for a fire, it's not a problem. This one's a little thicker. It's a little thicker piece than the last one. I don't know, closer to 3 inches maybe. I'm sure it'll be no problem. Oh yeah. Yep. Splits it no problem. Let's see. Let's see what the tip can do. Let's come down. And I don't, you know, with my own power, without any mechanical leverage, I don't think I could break this tip. At all. And I'm not trying to go easy on it or anything. I'm not going to break it like this. Now this knife came with a really good edge from Gerber. Like I said, I bought 3 of them. One had a bad edge. It was all uneven, too thick. I sent that one back. But, you know, if a knife doesn't have the edge you like, you can fix it. I've got several different videos on knife sharpening or how to correct a bad grind, a bad edge, if you want to watch those. Once you learn, and it's all about practice when you want to take care of your knife edge, it's just about practice. And once you get it, and the way I like to do it is I just do it by hand, freehand, either on stones, ceramic stones, diamond stones, Arkansas stones, rods, whatever. I just want to be able to take care of my knife edges in the woods very easily. I don't use anything mechanical, or I don't use power tools or anything like that. Once you learn to do it by hand, it takes practice, but once you get it, you'll understand how to do it, and you'll be able to take care of your knife edge very easily and quickly. So yeah, this is a tough knife, and you're just not gonna break it very easily at all. It's not really a fantastic feather sticker, but you can do it. Of course, I've got this gnarly spruce, and it just doesn't want to behave the way I want it to. So notice how I'm avoiding the serrations, so you can still make feathers with the front edge of the blade. It's not a problem. This area, you can choke I don't have huge fingers, but I can go in front of the guard. There's a little space there that you can choke up on if you need to. A little more control. Maybe the feathers come a little bit better. I don't know. But you can do that. And so the serrations won't make pretty feathers, but if I get on the serrations, I can still feather. You can still do it. It's not the end of the world. Even though the serrations are on the wrong side of the knife for a right-handed person, you can still get feathers if you get on those serrations. Not a problem. Okay? Let's see if we can get a better corner on this piece of wood. It's just gnarly wood. It is what it is. You work with what you got sometimes. But yeah, it can feather. There we go. It's a little bit of a better corner to feather with. Yeah, not a problem at all. So guys, there's the Gerber Prodigy knife. Military style survival knife. I really like it. I think I'm going to use this knife more, but recommended for 20 high carbon. It's not going to hold an edge forever, but it's a really good knife. So check it out, guys. You can find it on Amazon, eBay, wherever. I'm not trying to sell you a knife. I don't have a link, or I don't make money on it, or nor do I know anybody from Gerber. So enjoy, guys. Common Sense Outdoorsman. See you next time. Bye.